The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years, and today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Nebraska's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, the very first play of the game, you throw an interception. Tough way to start this game. Usually like to set the tone, get your feet on the ground, and get this game going in the right direction. But instead, it's a pick, and now you put your own defense in a tough spot.
So Oklahoma's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Sawchuk. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Well, they try the middle, but stop for no gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Sooners looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quick catch over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. The shotgun handoff here. The Huskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on the screen now. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back in motion now. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
This is the 6th play on the drive. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Huskers will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Great cut, they whiff on him. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Burks. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Sawchuk. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think of Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Nebraska, 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fidone. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Yeah, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to pass. It's Arnold. He's running out of time here. The sack and the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Ball handed off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Clock near the sticks. It's Nair. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. The pass rush closing in. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. An inside give now from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Got it.
2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. The catch is made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On the set.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but then pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Sawchuk. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
To the air, it's Arnold. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Picks up the first and is still going. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He's missed the PAT. Wow. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute, so they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll call for the fair catch here. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down.
29 Philly. 2.
Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this conference, just another typical Pac-12 championship day. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. To throw, it's Arnold. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
It's second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
It leads to second down.
Second down after that previous play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looking for a gap, it's Sawchuck. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
At the 37. Second down coming up.
On the double.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the try here for the extra point.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14.
That makes the score. Oklahoma.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To the air, it's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll give it to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Sooners pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. That game makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Smith, the quarter break, Kirk. Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the second down play. Handed off for a draw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The Huskers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Coming up, second down and goal. Direct snap to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Oklahoma.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the back gets the football. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's third down for the offense.
Brings up third down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game, and here's another example on third down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down, and he's able to do that here in the fourth quarter.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Trying the run, it's Sawchuk. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got a little time to work with, but they want to play, get closer, and then take a shot at the end zone or throw a Hail Mary now. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.